catching the 62-yard touchdown in stride. The go-ahead score for the Packers, who won it to win 36-22. We're back outside the studio with George Olesen, who will now limber up for his next record, which, of course, will be the beer keg lift. George, I don't want you to worry about the hot water bottle. I blow my nose too hard, I get dizzy. So now, to limber up for his next stunt, he will attempt to bend a steel pole for us live now. This is just to get ready for the 150-pound beer keg. And he'll do it on his head. He'll do it around his neck. And he'll do it very quickly. That's just to get ready for the 150-pound beer keg. That's coming up in a minute. And if that is not enough for you, well, don't run for the exit yet. Deviled by his opponent, who demonstrated his devilish nature. Quite frankly, after that, who cares about the actual fight? All right, back live outside the studio with George Olesen, who will attempt to lift a 150-pound beer keg over his head 10 times in 30 seconds to set a new world record. This is definitely not light beer. Put the clock on the screen. George, we'll start it as soon as you get it up over your knees. 10 times in 30 seconds, whenever you're ready. Start the clock. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. One more, George. Yeah, there it is. There it is, George. Oh, George. Congratulations, George. That was a huge start for us. Today, he took a new track to make his mark. Last year, we introduced you to 38-year-old Denmark native George Olesen, who claims to be the world's strongest man. He holds 25 records for feats of strength and has his own page in the Guinness Book. You may remember we brought in a 20,740-pound truck, which George pulled 33 feet with just one finger to set another record. Well, since that time, George has been busy. He pulled a DC-10 jumbo jet and also had a cannonball shot into his stomach that basically blasted him 7 feet.
When I was standing in front of the cannon the first time, I really feel like chicken. I want to run away because you never know what's happening the first time. You saw the movie where the streaming Goldie Hawn, where you have a hole you could look through. that's the idea you get but after I did it, I was happy about it.
George is also happy he survived the time a 9,000-pound elephant stood on his chest for 16 seconds.
Don't try that at home or in the soup.
And today,
I'm going to lift the bike in one finger.
With one finger, how much does the bike weigh?
705.
705 pounds.
This is a one finger lift. This is more painful than it's heavy for me.
Really?
It's very heavy.
Which finger do you use?
The middle finger.
The middle finger.
The middle finger.
Why not the end one? You would think it's more stronger.
You have to find the middle, like the weights. You can see how much important it is to be in the middle of the weight. And this is the strongest finger.
Okay, you have to tell me, do you do any special exercise to get strength in that finger, or just by lifting all the weight?
You can see the difference on my arms. That's the one finger lift that gives me that big bicep.
Really?
Because I got all this lifting all the time. Last time I did the record, it was 18 cases of beer. Now I think it should be American way. So it's Harley Davidson, and I lended of him. And I say, so, hey, can I lend your bike? And he say, what do you know? I don't lend out my bike. I said, I just want to lift it with one finger.
You don't want to drive it? I just want to lift it with one finger. 705 pounds. You hold the previous record, do you?
Yeah.
For one finger lifted, how much is that in pounds?
704, but this is always a good luck if I get it, because
it's a balance.
I get it in 6 attempts last time. If I get it first time this time, I'm just have to be very lucky.
Okay.
And there's a hook in this end of the roof.
Yeah.
You can only get one finger in it.
Wow.
And so there's no way you can cheat. And after I'm lifting it, if I get it from the ground, I'll run and put it under cold water.
Okay, okay. Yeah, and he has to put it on cold water immediately after, because I can imagine it swells up. George Olesen, once again attempting 705-pound lift with one finger, his previous record of 704 pounds. This is a Harley Davidson. Let's watch. As he said, it's very painful. 705 pounds. That is absolutely incredible. You have just witnessed, ladies and gentlemen, on the KTLA Morning News, 2 records being broken. You got to put that on cold water. There goes George. He's got to, he's got to put that on cold water. 705 pounds. Absolutely, absolutely incredible. Barbara, Carlos, two worlds, Guinness World Records broken.
Wow.
Oh, and this is amazing,
Wow.
amazing.
2 records set right here.
How much?
It probably breaks his
that hurt?
finger. He has to go put it in ice right away.
Yeah.
Wow, right here,
His
the
finger
KTLA
will be
Morning
swollen
News.
up like that. Okay, well, thank you very much. Thanks a lot. Back to you guys.